It's not just skaters. It's the music industry. It's actors. It's everyone. Bro. Everyone is everyone, bro. They put all these, bro. Look like, bro. I hate talking about other rappers because then they be like, "No, why you say that?" But it's like, bro, all these rappers, bro, is on that, bro. They promoting that, bro, because it literally, you get worldly power. So when you promote evil things like that, you gain worldly power. Because it's of this earth.
I already own all my masters. I own all my publishing. I do all my own videos. I do every edit on all the videos. We have our own in-house producers. We already have our own people. It's not nothing I really need, so it's like a label coming to me and telling me, "You can do this and that for you." Yeah, you know, y'all might could help with some sort of distribution, but what? I don't need nothing from y'all.
They took every single avenue away from me. They took the playlisting away from me. They took every single thing they could take away from me. And you know what I said, bro? I sat there, I said, you know what? This isn't on me. This isn't a me thing no more. This isn't a Tory versus the world. This isn't that. You know what I did? I immediately went to playing. When it's over. No more middleman. All y'all artists out there, fuck your label. That's telling you, yo, you gotta wait for this day on Spotify and on this. Fuck that. It's over. Y'all gonna get paid. And your fans gonna get paid. And they gonna keep coming to you. Why? Because y'all making money together. Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Hit pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family, welcome back. Thanks for being here. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Within the last few weeks, listen, I can't say it enough, you guys. Thank you. Within the last few weeks, 700 plus new people to the channel. Thank you so much. I was at a point in time where I was ready to just do away with this particular one, but universe wants me to stay here. So we're here, you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow Energy. Real talk. Anyway, so y'all saw the beginning clip. You know what this is about. If you're new to the channel, this is probably what brought you here. But we're going to talk about the industry. We're not necessarily going to focus on one artist or one situation. We're going to group a few of them in and just go from there, documentary style. Anyways, that was Tory Lanez at the beginning. We all know what's going on with him, but I really want to depict why certain things happen or how you can subject yourself to things like this. Being independent, owning your masters, things like that. They don't want you to stand on your own too. Anyway, let's get to these clips. I want to thank you all for being here once again. $ Trap House Kitchen 1. If you got some real love and want to donate to the channel, keep it going. And anyways, let me shut up yapping. Let's get to the content. So that intro is Tory, and he really cracked the code with releasing music. And I want to say a little bit after that, they tried to get him to sign with a certain label, and a certain love interest might have been sent to lure him in as the serpent that she portrays to be, but he didn't go for it. He stayed independent. He owned his own masters. He did everything himself. But the thing is, Tory's been doing that since I got hip to him in 2015. Anyway, this gentleman here on the that we're about to see, he's gonna explain everything perfectly. Check this out.
Rapper Tory Lanez has gone platinum by selling 1 million copies of his NFT album in just under 1 minute. This is NFT history. This is music history. But it's not even about him. It is about you. It is about us, the consumers. We are actually the ones that will be benefiting. Let me explain. So Tory Lanez is a popular rapper, and he decided to sell 7 of his songs as an NFT album. And he only sold it for $1. And how was he able to sell it for $1? The reason is because he removed the middleman. As Tory Lanez stated, "I've never sold this much music so fast. I guess when you cut the BS of the middleman, you become king." And when it comes to this story, we're focusing on NFTs and NFT music, but it's much bigger than that. This is blockchain. Blockchain, one of the key elements, is cutting out the middleman. When you cut out the middleman in anything, the creator gets to keep more of the profits, and they're able to sell whatever the product is at a cheaper cost. So when it comes to someone like Tory Lanez, I know what many of you are thinking. He's rich, he's a millionaire, who cares? And what I have to say on that topic is it doesn't matter if someone is worth $100 or $100 million. There is no person that enjoys having 20, 30, 40, 50% of their earnings taken away from them. And that's what happens to these creators when they go through these big time third parties. So he was able to offer this product very cheap to the audience. He made $1 million in under 1 minute. And not only did he give a cheaper product to the audience, he is giving them an opportunity to invest and actually monetize the creator.
All right, so I want to break this down. Ladies, you've been paying, I don't know, $700 for a few bundles of the best weave. Then you just mind your business one day and you happen to bump into somebody else of another ethnic background and they're like, "Oh, I got that for the low. I got a factory. I get it sent. We got exporting. We got this. We got that." If you're getting it for $700, $800 a bundle, a few bundles, I can do those bundles for about $15, $20. Imagine the margin of profit. Imagine how many bundles you would buy and tax other people. You would even be able to tax other people that paid $800, $700 for a few bundles. You could tax them $500, $400, and you're still exponentially multiplying what you paid originally. Tory became the plug. Fellas, you want to build a house and you play with bricks. You don't have to outsource anymore. There's a dude in your neighborhood that gets them for the price that they're exported. Oh, 20 what? Listen, I'm the plug. You better try like 700, 800. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You're gonna become the plug. But what happens when you're the plug? You got haters. Yeah. So with that being said, who was the hater? Could it be the industry? Did they want to shortstop this man? Oh, you don't want to be under our tutelage? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this situation that's clear as day one way, we're gonna make it another way. Now, you gotta put a pause to all of that you're doing. Have we heard about Tory doing that since, y'all? I haven't. Anyway, let me shut up yapping. Let me let bro cook.
This is the first time we are seeing this in history. The way it was in the past for either a artist or a musician is that the artist would monetize the consumer. But now we are seeing that the consumer is able to monetize the creator. This is big, this is massive. And as Tory Lanez stated, I'm not even excited for me. I'm excited for y'all. Y'all about to resell this and make so much money. So now there is an aftermarket, something we have never seen before. And all it cost the consumer was $1. And he's doing it very basic. There's no utility to his NFT. So now we have this situation where the consumer is monetizing the creator, and now they're creating this market. Basically, you can invest in your artist or your favorite artist, something we've never seen before. And something that I've said in previous videos is that you can add utility to NFTs. For example, whoever wins this NFT, you'll get front row tickets to my concert and VIP backstage access. But whoever owns this every year on, let's say, January 12th, will get the same experience. Now, the creator, the artist, just created an experience for the consumer to help the consumers invest, to help the consumers monetize. And as Tory Lanez stated, this allows for a completely different kind of fan engagement, which is the next iteration of the music industry, an absolute paradigm shift.
What Tory Lanez did was groundbreaking, revolutionary. Imagine just by paying this relatively low amount for a song or this or that, and you get this much entitlement to it, and there's no label involved. Imagine how that man could have just taken over the game. Imagine if every other artist were to partake in that procedure that Tory did. Imagine, would there even be any labels? But I say all of that to say this. When you take that oath, you can't break that oath. Not whatsoever. And the moment you do, no matter if it's speaking out against certain powers or uplifting your people, you will be disciplined. Allegedly, that's what some people say. Now, this next clip, you guys, is what I and a few others feel like could be the result of what Tory did. I'm not even about to yap. Check out this clip.
So the satanic and demonic music industry has struck again because it's being reported that Tory Lanez's lungs collapsed after he was stabbed 14 times after an inmate violently attacked him in prison.
So to add more context to this timeline, we know what happened that night. Well, I'm not gonna say we know what happened, but we seen all of the allegations and things like that don't add up. What's the chances that rejecting a certain company or finding your own way to make millions could get you this? This dude's gonna break down, y'all, the situation with a certain label wanting him, and then how their legal, well, I'm not gonna say their legal team, but people with certain ties were sent to represent this dude. This is why a lot of people tell you, don't take label lawyers. I'm not sure if this woman was a label lawyer, but when you hear what this man says, it could be deeper than that.
It gets even more weird once you realize that right around the time all of this happened with Meg Thee Stallion, Roc Nation was trying to sign Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez declined the offer and said he wanted to go independent.
Roc Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't understand what the issue with me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever it's like. I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, TMZ report come out. All of a sudden, the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like, count your days.
You say, well, that don't mean that they had anything to do with anything. Well, this story only gets more weird. And the coincidences just stack up and stack up and stack up. Because just months before all of this happened, between Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, guess who Meg Thee Stallion signed a management deal with in September of 2019? Just a few months before all of this happened. You guessed it, Roc Nation. Then it gets even more weird once you find out that during the trial, Tory Lanez pled not guilty, said that he did nothing wrong, but his attorney kept insisting that he should take a plea deal, which included serving jail time. Tory Lanez's position was, no, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not taking a plea deal. It got so bad that right before everything ended in the trial, Tory Lanez's attorney literally just up and recused herself from the case. I'm gonna say it again. Tory Lanez's attorney, after she kept trying to convince him to do jail time, and he kept saying, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not doing any jail time, she literally just quit on him.
I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed what, listen, I've seen so much evidence buried in this, and I know exactly what the public out here will say. Don't talk. You will say, I say this because I'm a father. You all have been bartering and trading the souls of young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country generation to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty. It's not over. God does.
So yeah, that's the Tory Lanez segment. Allegedly, a lot of people think that these things could happen from rejecting that oath. And when we say oath, the oath. You do it as a Boy Scout, things like that. Your allegiance. You can't step outside of that allegiance. Like Jay-Z said, it's a something thing. All we ask is trust. I forgot the whole verse. I've never been a Jay-Z fan. I've always felt like AZ and Foxy and a few others were way better than dude. But all right, so in this next clip, you guys, we have a guy named Digital Nas. Wow, listen to what he says about the industry and just everyday speaking, everyday dialogue. It's casting spells. Yeah. Cursive writing. Anyway, check this out.
Like, I feel like I gotta wake them up because they be on that say 10.
Yes. Well, if you look at the Thrasher's logo is the double horn.
Bro, it's not just skaters. It's the music industry. It's actors. It's everyone. Everyone is everyone, bro. They put all these, bro. Look like, bro. I hate talking about other rappers because then they be like, no, why you say that? But it's like, bro, all these rappers, bro, is on that, bro. They promoting that, bro, because it literally, you get worldly power. So when you promote evil things like that, you gain worldly power. Because it's of this earth. But God is above this earth. So it's no harm. You can't stop that's why you can't stop a dude who has God on his side. But a person who's worshiping Satan and giving Satan all the power, they will get worldly gain, bro. They will get riches, they will get fame, they will get all that, bro. All these big brands are literally all these big brands are literal deities. They're called deities. Yeah. They're all deities.
System set up.
And when Levi is a deity. That's why the Levi company is so big. They say, oh, if you give me your name, I will give you worldly. Like, you put this name, it's like casting a spell. Like, you cast a spell with all these names. Like, the whole world is it's so deep. The whole world is under a spell. I'm not really supposed to be talking about this. It's just like, it's definitely it's an agenda, bro. And it's meant to hold you down to this earth, bro. Literally, that's what it means. It's dimensions of life, bro. So like, the third dimension is what we have been when we were younger. Now, people are waking up. We're in the fourth dimension, where people are in the dimension where they learn to love more. But I highly doubt everyone will get to that fifth dimension because of what the fucking society has over us to hold us down, bro. And they use music, they use brands, they use clothes, they use people of power to hold people down, bro.
Whatever.
I know, and that's what sucks, bro. Like, bro, it's so deep. You don't even know when you talk, you casting a spell, bro. The American language is a language meant to cast spells with.
Yeah, I've seen B.O.B. talk about, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Like, bro, when you answer the phone and say hello, you're already cursing them.
He's saying hell, right?
Yeah, hell, oh hell. Like, it's all because words have a root meaning. So when you say a word, it doesn't matter what you're saying, it's still a root meaning. So it's literally like when you talk, you're literally casting spells. Either way, bro, we all do it. So it's like you can't escape it. You just have to just ask for forgiveness every day, bro.
Well, I know you definitely have power in your tongue, in your words. Your words
you
carry
speak.
Power. So you can either speak death for yourself or you can speak.
The power is in the tongue, so you can speak death or life.
So I don't want everyone thinking, oh shoot, I can't even say hello to my grandma.
I'm not saying that. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just giving an example.
Be aware of it.
Yeah. Just be aware. Awareness is the best gift you can have. Like how you say you're aware you're out of alignment. Like that's the best gift you can have, bro.
I really just wanted to include that clip, y'all. The power of the tongue. Yeah, way powerful. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Dude's name is Digital Nas X. I'm not sure where he's from. I know he's from the States, but as far as like more acute, I don't know where he's from, what state or whatever. But check him out. There's a longer article. Shout out to Jay Marvelous also. Make sure you guys donate to the channel, $Trap House Kitchen 1. And I'm out. Peace.